Hey guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to jump peek. So I'm going to show you one main method that you should pretty much always use, and then a different method for ops. The first method, there are a couple of variations of it, and I will teach you that here in a second. But basically, jump peeking is very useful if you don't know anything about it. It's very useful for getting information and baiting shots, and also wasting enemies' time. So basically, the first and main type of jump peek you want to do, you're going to want to come and place your crosshair close to the wall that you want to jump peek. So I'm going to be jump peeking for heaven. So the first type of jump peek is going to be for information, meaning you need to be able to see the enemy when you're peeking your jump. So what our goal is going to be to have the jump peek look like this. Kind of like that, because you see how I just saw heaven. So if there's someone right here, I would have been able to see them, and then they would have popped up as well on the mini map. So you see how I'm kind of doing that? You can also see the keyboard layout below my webcam right here. So if you guys like this layout, let me know as well, because I think I might like having the keys like that. But yeah, so this is how we do it. Just like this. That was a little bit wide, but you guys get the point. You see I'm actually holding W here. And then when I'm going to jump and then hold A, since I'm going to the left. If we go to the right, like this one, we would hold D, but I'll show you that one after this. I'll show you a different place you can jump peek on this map. So you can go like this. Of course, this is a weird sort of area to jump peek from. Usually you're going to be peeking from over there, but I figured why not do it like this for heaven. So you get, this is the main way to do it, and this is for information. You're going to want to do it like this always until you spot someone. Once you spot someone, it's going to be a little different. Instead of trying to see here, we're going to try to just barely expose like a fraction or portion of our body. Kind of like this. So we don't really want to see it. We just want to make them try to shoot at us. We're trying to bait their shots, if that makes sense. So the first one will look like this, maybe, or like this. And then after that, you would go like this, or not like this. You would go just very close to the wall. And try not to expose too much of yourself, because then it's going to be easier for them to kill you. And if you're baiting shots from them, then after you do this a few times, you can actually just swing, and they're gonna be trying to like get a really precise kill on you, on your head while you jump, or like on your hands or feet, and that's not gonna work. So if we wanted to do this, but instead go to the right, this is another scenario where you might use this. I have heard that strafing to the right is easier for some reason. Maybe if you're right-handed, I don't know. But in this case, you want to hold W, jump, and then hold D. And I also didn't say this part. Whenever you do this, you're gonna go like this, kind of. But whenever you're like right before you get to the peak of your jump, you're gonna hold A and S, and then turn to the left. So it's like this. So you guys can see the buttons I'm pressing as well. I'm kind of messing it up as well, but so yeah, you can see I'm not actually really even seeing cat like this. I think I need to be a little bit farther out, maybe. Yeah, this is how we jump peek to the right. So you can see I can just barely see. If I do it right, I can just barely see there for a split second. And what that's doing is it's telling me if there's anyone there, and if there is, I see them on the map. And then what I can do, so I'm going to teach you the second type of jump peek now, which is, this is going to, like I said, this is going to be better for just seeing if someone's there at all, and seeing if someone has an op especially. So this is kind of like you can't really see anyone, but if there's an opper, they're definitely going to try to shoot, especially if you haven't done it yet. So let me do it from a different area, maybe. So if you think someone's opping right here, and you're playing marking, you want to see if they are, we're basically going to be jumping in a U shape, like this. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what this will look like if you do it. This is what it'll look like. This one's also easier to do, because you can see I'm holding W, I hold S, and then I turn. And I obviously jump. And I'm just turning into a U shape. So this way, you want to jump like right about here, like before you get out here, obviously, because then you're just fully exposing yourself. So this can be very useful for baiting out op shots, but as you can see, I can't see. I'm not looking in this direction when I'm jump peeking. So for that reason, this is going to be more of a niche, one you're going to use less of the time. So again, if we jump peek on this side, for whatever reason, it's going to be a little looking like this. And again, if you do bait the op shot like this, then your probably best bet is just gonna be not to peek. You can keep trying to bait the shot, but again. So recapping again, what we want to do is first we're gonna try to peek wide. I'll go to another defense spot just so you guys kind of get the idea. If we're looking at mid, let me go this way. We're going mid. Then you can see I want to just peek for vision first. So I'm seeing right here whenever I peek, just like that. And then after I do that, and then once I see someone, you keep doing that until you see someone. Once you see someone, it changes. Remember that. Once you see someone, once I jump peek and see someone, instead of peeking and jumping just to look, I'm gonna. You can even do the U jump at this point if you want, and you're just trying to bait shots pretty much. You can either do the U jump or you can do a tighter jump like this. So just expose your, like just the tips of your hitbox of your character. And I'm not doing it perfectly by any means because I actually don't always do this. This is a somewhat new mechanic to me, to be honest. But I figured I would spread the knowledge with you guys because it is definitely a very high rank thing to do. It's gonna win you a lot of fights. And by the way, the purpose of doing it after you see them, so you jump, you see them, you're gonna peek more tight because you're trying to just bait their shots. I already said this once, but you're trying to bait their shots. And you're trying to waste their time pretty much, especially whenever you're playing on defense. You can just waste time like this for fun, and it's kind of fun to do. But the U-jump can be good for baiting shots. So like if you want to see if anyone's here, just do a little jump. Pull your gun out, obviously. If there's someone there, you can fight them. You don't have to. But yeah, this is jump peeking like a Radiant. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any questions about this, or if you guys want a video made for some other movement ability or movement mechanic, just let me know and I will see if I can do it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.